The wind, the wind, the wind. And I think it's supposed to be that way for another week. I think we're done. We didn't do the entire garden. The rest of the stuff is too small, so we'll leave that for some other time. I know the wind is necessary, but when you're trying to weed a garden, it was a little bit not nice. What I want to go do now is I want to go cut my soap. Normally I make soap for our colony, and this one here on the side is not as nice as this one because I could not help myself. I had to pull it apart a little bit on the side to look in, and this is what happened. I should have waited. I should have waited. This one had a little bit of a tough time drying. Just hoping this soap did not go into gel phase, because I did use honey essential oil, and honey does heat up your soap. Anyways, my cutter is downstairs, so I'm going to go cut these. Well, this is just, what is this? This is vanilla scent, and this one is Lily of the Valley, which is why it's white. I didn't have any other color. So this is just white, but I do want to see what this one is like in the middle. So I'm gonna go cut it, and then I'll be back. Oh, I just hit this. Give me a sec, I gotta turn on the light. So this is what that one looks like. I'm so excited. And it did not go into gel phase. It did not go into gel phase. Oh. I've had problems with my soap going into gel phase. I figured out my problems and I fixed it. Yes. So this book was gifted to me by a friend. It is full of wonderful ideas and wonderful recipes, and my recipes in there. There's literally a recipe for this soap, although mine didn't exactly turn out like hers. But that's okay. I still like that one too. It's cute. This is hers. This is mine. I kind of like mine better. Maybe I'm biased. But yeah, this book is where I get all my recipes from if you want to try and make your own. If you're new to soap making, she has very, very good tips. So I'll see if I can find it online somewhere and link it for you. I just finished making a batch of soap. These are for protecting your hands when working with lye. Make sure you wear gloves and sleeves. And anyways, I wanted to try making, what's it called? Rhubarb soap. Here it is. I gotta show it to you. I have it outside. I have it outside so that it cools a lot faster. And with the wind, it's nice and cold, but it's loud. White. There she is. Gotta go back inside. Whoa. Whew. And that soap is unscented. Whenever I make soap with things like dandelions or rhubarb or even choke cherries, I've even used choke cherries, then I don't like to add any scents. Just personal preference. But I want to make another batch of soap. This book, I want to try and make this one. I hope it turns out like that. I don't know, maybe I'll create something else by accident. We've got bacon, eggs, radishes, cheese, tomatoes. And they are so good. Cookies here, cookies here. Cookies over there, the last batch is in the oven, but while we wait for that, we will start cleaning. Yay. It's 9:20 and we're done in the bakery. I just came home like about a minute ago, but I guess it's just cookies. They're not as much work as other baked goods are. But I remembered actually that I didn't show you the second soap that I made yesterday. I haven't taken it out of the mold yet, so this is it. Here's the rhubarb one. Actually, rhubarb doesn't color this nicely. I added a little bit of coloring to give it that pinkish, rhubarbish color because it was brown. If you remember, this is the one this is the one I decided to try. No, mine looks nothing like that. But I did decide to switch up the scent, so I went with peppermint. And then instead of brown or black, because it's peppermint, I made it green, or tried to. It's turquoise. It reminds me of the ocean a little bit, especially with the swirls. I don't know where we got those molds from. We've had them forever. Oh, no. Side is doing that again. Would love to not show this to you because it's not nice, but this is a reality. Well, I guess with the bubbles it looks more like the ocean. Me trying to find something to make me feel better. Sometimes it happens where I do this and then I know that there's people watching that have made soap for years, and then I'm like, well, do I want to show it because they're gonna see and they're good at it, and I feel like I'm not an expert when it comes to soap by no means. I'm just trying my best. Take tips and tricks and advice from people that have been making soap for years. But I guess because I'm still learning, I will sometimes have soaps that are not perfect. But then again, life ain't perfect. Sure, you want nice soap. That's how you learn for next time. Anyways, I'm going to go make myself a cup of coffee. And it's gonna be a big one. I don't know why, but I'm tired. So I cut the soap. This is what it looks like. Definitely not like the picture. I still like the way it looks. Peppermint around here. In our colony, peppermint is kind of like a safe scent. Everybody likes it. It does smell good. I think none of us can remember a time when it was not windy. It's been windy for a while. But I wanted to show you my glads because they're coming through and I'm so excited. Look at that. Look at all those glads that are poking through. I'm so excited. Shadow! Shadow! No thanks. Still haven't put up the railings here. I actually haven't gone to see if I can find anything. If you remember, these were too short. I needed to find something new, and I haven't gone to check. We've been so busy with wedding stuff. I apologize if this vlog is not too exciting. Not every vlog and not every week is going to be as action-packed as a wedding week. Sunday, in the afternoon it started raining and it was dreary. Up until today it was really windy and really cold, even if the sun was shining. This is the first day where the wind is not too bad. I mean cold, where the wind is not too cold. It's still bad, but it's not as cold as it has been. Hopefully you can hear me. She needs a bath. That's something I have to do this week. I keep pushing it off and pushing it off because Kona does not like baths. I have used buckets. As soon as I pick up those buckets, even if it's only to water my flowers, she runs. She does not trust those certain buckets because I've used them to give her a bath. But she needs it. We're here in the wash. I can guarantee you this is the last time she comes in here with me. Kona, honey, I'm sorry, but you need a shower. I mean, her tail is going, so it's not that bad. Happy. Now we'll go home and give her a treat. I had to put her on a leash because she would have run right out the door. And there are doors open, so should be going. Clinton, we will go. We are not done with our work yet. This is not going to last this entire week. I'm going to have to go wash vegetables again, but we've got a good start. Under the tree seems to be my spot now. Just finished washing our veggies for our cook week next week. I've been outside all day, but I still want to stay outside, and our grass needs to be cut, so I'm gonna go do that. Something to know about me, I love to cut grass. I just do. I try to be as real as possible, and let me just say, this week has not been one of my favorite. It has not. I'm thinking it has to do with the fact that the wedding week was so busy. I mean, that's to be expected. The wedding weeks are always busy, but I don't know, it has never really bothered me before. When I was watching this vlog back, the parts that I have already edited, I was this close to scrapping it. I know not all vlogs are going to be as exciting as a wedding week vlog. And mosquitoes. We all have days and weeks that are not very exciting, that are kind of like this one, trying to get back into a routine, getting back into work. Maybe that's why I'm a little bit unsure about this vlog, because I'm trying to get back into my routine. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. We're actually planning on going visiting family over the weekend, which is going to be nice. It's going to be a nice break. Ow, mosquitoes. But I figured I'd take you along, and we'll see what kind of footage I end up recording. That's all I have for now, and those are my thoughts. I'll see you tomorrow. We are making a stop for bubble tea. Austin, this is Mom's. Look at the face. I got googly eyes. 3, 2, 1. Strawberry matcha bubble tea, regular ice, 25% sugar. It is good. Matcha, of course. Trying Mom's. She has a dark brown sugar bubble tea.
Good. Probably the most popular one.
It's different. It tastes like molasses.
Full of matcha.
Strawberry matcha. I like the strawberry matcha better. Oh, wait. There's an important part missing. Knit! Nope, not into my tea. This is mine, not yours. Thank you. This is the most important part. This is the most important part. Was du wissen? These, they've got a bunch of flavors. They have peanut butter, they have coconut, they have almond butter. They're all good. So if you're looking for a good chocolate, this would be it. This is one of my favorite things. I just love it. Whoa. I need to go make myself one. Actually, I'd probably have to get one of my brothers to help me because, well, that's me, but I don't know why. Sie gefällt mir richtig. It's beautiful, but it's also a little chilly. So we have big plans tomorrow. We want to make sourdough pizza. So Kimberly is feeding her sourdough starter and I'm eating chocolate. I'm a support system. It smells so good. It smells so good. Like sourdough should. We're planning on making pizza. And that's
Probably as far as it'll go.
We'll try our best. We're willing to give it a go. We'll see. So we have to make our pizza the night before. You have literally got, well, a little bit shy of half a cup it'll have to do. Scha. 1, 2. Okay. So we're attempting to make a fire. Attempting. Beat that. That smell is so good. We're planning on, we'll get about 4. If you want the recipe, I'll link it below. So now you leave them lying for half an hour. Into the basil already. Pizza is bacon. We have basil, spaghetti sauce. We prefer spaghetti sauce over pizza sauce. Cheese. It's very simple. It's a very straightforward pizza, and this is hot. Waiting for it to finish baking. Was war?
Das Haus.
because it's a hotter fire, we were advised to put 2 sticks into it and then put our pan on the 2 sticks so that it gets an even, so it bakes evenly and it doesn't burn on one side and not do anything on the other. So if you can see, it's on sticks. And this genius idea of ours was decided yesterday, when? 10 o'clock at night. But we're both the type that that's willing to try just about anything, so. The only thing missing now are mushrooms, but we didn't have any. Come on. Okay, good. Waiting for our crust to bake and rereading the instructions. Look at that. Gonna be honest with you, our first one was a little it wasn't perfect, let's just put it that way, but we were still learning. This one is a lot better. There is a happy land of sunshine, I know, free from all sorrow, pain and care. The blessed land where no chilling winds of death ever blow. It is springtime forever there, yes, there's always springtime. Springtime in glory, always springtime in glory, where the flowers are blooming rich and rare, where happy angels are singing, bells of glory are ringing. It is springtime forever, there's always springtime. Youthful and happy, none will ever grow old, out in that lovely land so fair. The land where there is no suffering from hunger or cold. It is springtime forever there, yes, there's always springtime. Springtime in glory, always springtime in glory, where the flowers are blooming rich and rare, where happy angels are singing, bells of glory are ringing. It is springtime forever, there's always springtime. There is no weeping in that home of the soul, no death to bring to us despair. The land where all will be glory while the ages shall roll. It is springtime forever, there's always springtime. Springtime in glory, always springtime in glory, where the flowers are blooming rich and rare, where happy angels are singing, bells of glory